at 6. The president this afternoon signed into law a major piece of legislation all designed to fight the opioid crisis in the U.S. Washington, D.C. correspondent Bree Jackson has details on federal efforts to combat the opioid epidemic.
With President Trump's signature, much-needed resources are headed to areas battling opioid addiction.
We are going to at least make an extremely big dent in this terrible, terrible problem.
The Support for Patients and Communities Act provides billions in federal dollars for treatment and recovery programs. North Carolina Congressman Richard Hudson says education is another key component.
To educate parents, to educate teachers, to educate healthcare professionals.
Part of the legislation includes Hudson's provisions aimed at safely disposing unused painkillers and keeping dangerous drugs out of communities.
In this legislative package, a lot of the things that law enforcement needs, a lot of tools they need to help stop fentanyl coming in.
The bipartisan bill also cracks down on foreign shipments of illegal drugs. Supporters say it's a mix of federal, state, and local efforts to help hard-hit communities.
This is a big milestone.
Senator Shelley Moore Capito says the comprehensive legislation will help improve lives in states like West Virginia.
I actually ran into some needles myself at one point on the sidewalk. So we're grabbing this, and we're grabbing it here with the president's leadership, but it's a bipartisan effort.
Lawmakers say this isn't the end of their fight against opioids, but it's a critical step towards giving families, law enforcement, and those on the front lines the resources they need. In Washington, Bree Jackson.